The FunFast fun fact question of the day is, what is the strongest muscle in the human body? Anybody? 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 If you know, put that in the comments below. Hi, I'm ZGALA the Art Angel, by the way. This is the Head Hutt. I'm just being silly like I often am. This is a little extension from my snowboarding wig. I'm switching it up from the rainbow because I feel like rainbows kind of got ruined or something. Anyway, that's a topic for another day. What I'm going to get into today, before I answer the question of the day, hopefully I will remember to do that at the end of this video, but you're going to have to get to the end of the video and find out, because that's how these things work, right? What I'm going to get into is what I like to call 100 any reps. It's 100, literally that, any reps. If I count them, they count. That's my rule for myself. And I'm still focusing on getting ready for snowboarding season. I'm also still contending with a sinus infection. I like to call it a sexy sinus infection. Just to make myself smile, because that's what it's all about. Let's come over here. Set you down over there. We'll take this silly extension out. I'm playing with the new idea with the color blue. So end this question and answer part of the day. So in case you're wondering, what's up with that? That is what's up with that. Hopefully I'm not going to forget to give you the answer to that question. The question, what's the strongest muscle in the human body? We will attempt to answer that after we do 100 any reps. Okay? Okay. I'm going to come back here and do that. Ooh, I got pillows in my way. I see I didn't quite check the outline of this camera. Let's see if I can do better. Adjust it just a little bit. I don't want it to tip too forward. I should have done that sooner. Thank you and sorry. 100 any reps. Let's start with some knee raises. I'm going to just root myself into the center of the earth. Let that sinus infection head rush dissipate a little bit. And then just be lifting the knees nice and easy. Trying to keep the tailbone tipped. Trying to keep the feet relaxed. Just practicing balancing. This is one of those nice and easy ones. Can go by quick if you're looking for a quick thing. And of course you could make it, more intense. You could do kicks or something. Those are pretty sloppy. You could make it less intense, if you wanted to, depending on your fitness level. And let's count backwards from, we'll do 25, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There's 25 of my 100 any reps. I'm going to come back over here, do a little bit of tip in the pelvis for a nice stretch in the legs, and then I'm going to turn that into some side lunges. I'm going to keep the feet parallel. You can't quite see that, but they're both facing forward more or less, and finding a comfortable spot. I forgot to mention, you should of course always follow your own lead, and you can use me for inspiration and instigation, but make sure you listen to your own body. I'm just going to do some of these nice and easy. I think I'm going to keep it on one side at first and then go the other way. So, and there's lots of variations on this. I have other videos with some variation ideas, but I'm just going to do, I think that was Already a few from 10, so we'll go like 6, 5, 4, 3, a 2, and 1, and then we'll go the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to do a few extra to keep it even Steven while I think about what I'm going to do next, which I think is going to be some different lunges, what I like to call dip lunges. So I'm going to turn my feet both in one direction, turning the hips in that direction. Feet are relatively parallel on different planes. Hips are relatively perpendicular. I'm adjusting a little bit accordingly so that I can make about a 90-degree dip with both legs. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to switch to the other side. Again, finding a nice point of balance with both feet parallel on different planes. So a little bit of apart for stability, pulling the hips towards each other and adjusting accordingly so that I can make about a 90-degree dip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, I'm going to shake that out a little. I think that brings us to 75 of our 100 any reps. Let's just cool that down with some calf raises. Gastrocnemius down there, those are the big calf muscles. You got the soleus under that. Those are some pretty strong muscles. Those might be contenders for the strongest muscles in the body. I kind of think it probably varies depending on the body a little bit, but you know how fun facts go. There is an answer, and I'm going to give you that answer. At the end of the video, I said. Oh, I forgot to count. Let's do that now. Well, let's see, we got at least 5 and go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Disco. There you go. Shake that out a little bit. Shake out the hands a little bit, because why not? Should we put the hair back up? I don't know. See, I don't have enough hair to keep this thing in without using it on both sides. But when I put the big wig on, the big wig, if you know what I mean, then then what? Then I can stick these extensions on if I want, but usually I put that on under my snowboarding helmet. So there you have it. A little bit of extra silliness for you because I want to be extra. The FunFast fun fact question of the day. What is the strongest muscle in the human body? Type it in if you know it. Last chance. If you said the tongue, you're close. And a lot of books do say the tongue. But formally, last I looked, it is the masseter muscle. It's that one right there. If you clench your teeth and you've been chewing your gum properly or doing any of your jaw flapping, then you'll have a good masseter muscle there. That makes me think about how there's different ways of measuring things, right? And I don't know how, what the measurements were, the parameters. I think it's interesting to think about that aspect of the things that we call fun facts, because there's a lot of nuances, a lot of ins and outs to it, Maud. As a former massage therapist, a person who's studied a lot of anatomy and physiology, I can say that human bodies vary and that it depends on how you're measuring them. The heart could be considered the strongest muscle. It does a lot of work, a lot. I mentioned the now I can't think of the name of it. The soleus and the gastrocnemius, calf muscles. Those are very strong. One of the muscles I think of when I think of the very strongest that people don't always think of is the psoas muscle, which goes from like the front side rather, of your spinous processes down to the inside of your hip, and it helps you do that action we were doing earlier with the like lifting your knee, or if you're laying down doing your leg lifts. That's engaging your iliopsoas, which is your ilius muscle that goes like kind of fan around your hip, and your psoas, which is like almost a forearm size. It's a quite large muscle, very strong, and it helps support the spine on the front side, and it helps or helps stabilize the spine as you lift the leg. And then there's the quadratus lumborum, I think, back here. When I did an anatomy class with cadavers, it's striking how large and strong that muscle is. And again, it's going to vary. Some people have stronger this, that, or the other muscle. Some people are missing certain muscles. So I think it's important to mention that there's a lot of variety in the answer to that question, a lot of nuance, just because that's the kind of person I am. But also, most teachers would probably accept here's the thing about the tongue and the heart. Those are kind of different kind of muscle in the body. So of your just like regular skeletal muscles, your masseter muscle, inch for inch, I think is how they must be measuring that, right? And it's still not as strong as like a pit bull or a wolf. I think has like a 13, I'm pulling these numbers out my butt really, 1,300 pounds of pressure capacity in their clenched masseters. They also can, like a pit bull can lock, so can a wolf, I believe. Anyway, that was a pretty tangent, huh? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you are entertained. I hope you learned something. I hope you moved your body. I hope that you will like and subscribe because it helps me out a lot. I hope you leave me a comment, and I hope you already did leave a comment and say what you thought the strongest muscle in the human body is. And I hope we're all learning together. I thank you for being you and letting me be me, silly as I am. I hope you will stay curious, stay courageous, get more fit so you can be more free. And I'll be seeing you soon. Ciao for now. Peace.